Okay. Um, just a really quick check-in tonight, as it is currently 12:30 at night. Um, my reason for being up this late is because I was supposed to go to the gym this morning and I didn't, so I had to do a double session tonight after class, and I finished class at 9 p.m. Um, all done, all out of the way. I actually revisited the Stairmaster for the first time since January, February, around that area. Of which, when I was doing that, I was 89 kilos. Now I weighed myself, and I have put on weight, have put on muscle as well. Looking a little bit more bearish lately. But I am currently 105 kilos. Uh, that's about, for the Americans, just over 230 pounds. But I feel, athletically at least, not the best I've ever been, but pretty close. For those that don't know, I'm doing 100 video uploads in 100 days. That's for the purposes of 100 days in a row of showing up for myself. We are at day 56 today, 44 to go. Now, we're on the other side. We're on the other crest of the hill. We're on the other side of the hill now. So now we need to be sprinting towards that finish line. I had a really cool, brief conversation with my coach today, and she talked about, like, she knows where I want to go, and she kind of helped lay out some steps of what I need to do to get there, which is awesome. So I'm going to be doing that. She has faith in me. She just doesn't see me applying myself. I have let fear get in the way of me becoming my best self, and I shy away from discomfort. So I have this cycle of which I am working to break and establish a new, better, healthier cycle. Now, this cycle, what happens is, and I think this is universal, I think it happens with a lot of people. So I strive for growth. As soon as I get there, I start experiencing success. And we found that about a week and a half ago, even on here. If you go back a couple of videos ago, you will see me say, I'm in an incredible state and things are starting to change. And right in that moment, the next day, I said, hey, I fucked up. So the pattern is very clear. And so what happens is, I'm comfortable. I'm there in my state of comfort, and then I start challenging myself, start challenging my beliefs and my behaviors and how I react and how I view the world. And once I start to address those things and things start to shift, then I get uncomfortable because it's new ground that I haven't been to before. So then I fall on self-soothing behaviors, things that pump my dopamine levels in my brain, that hormone gets that going, and they're not helpful. Now, our brain gives us dopamine for accomplishing things, but we live in a world of such freedom and such access to resources that you don't need to do anything to cheat yourself into feeling that flood of accomplishment. You can go to McDonald's and get a fucking quarter pounder meal, large double quarter pounder meal. I'm saying that because that was my go-to. And you can eat that, and it feels good, and the body thinks, incredible, I've hunted, I've gotten all these rich foods for myself. I'm going to give myself dopamine, reward myself for this behavior. So then it reinforces you going to McDonald's and getting that food. And McDonald's knows this, and they do everything they can to capitalize on that and keep you in this cycle. Same thing with social media, same thing with pornography, same thing with alcohol, same thing with things like gambling, where you're not necessarily ingesting anything mentally or, physically, but it's that same high, that same rush. And so I'm working on breaking that cycle of self-soothing myself out of discomfort. I'm going to work myself towards it again. We're doing the 75 hard at the moment. This is day 3 or 4 now. I'd have to have a look. And it's uncomfortable. It's close to 1 a.m. at this point. And I have class in the morning. and I'm probably not going to get enough sleep. But I'm gonna, if I can stay steady. I've gotten myself to this point many times before, and I just need to make the decision now to embrace the discomfort. Don't fool yourself into thinking because you're uncomfortable you're not meant to be doing this. You are. You're breaking new ground. That's it for today. Today's check-in, and I will catch you guys tomorrow for day 57. All right, I'll catch you later. Thanks for tuning in.